Benevolence, dear mortals, you can call me Whimsical William. Welcome to my channel. Let's get it. Alright, you can already tell I'm super excited to do this video. I'm going to be talking about the new Mafia game, Mafia The Old Country. Give a little close up on it. See our boy Enzo right there. Enzo being the main character. And honestly, right off rip, you don't get a booklet, but you get something. Like a lot of new games just give you a case with a disc. And in the case of Switch 2, they're not even giving you an actual game. It's just a GameCube card, which is really sad. And I just want to show some love to my favorite Mafia game, Mafia 2. This game is a masterpiece if you haven't played it and you own an Xbox 360 or a PS3, or you want to download it for your current consoles. I highly recommend it. It's excellent. But I will say that the original is a little bit better than the little remaster that they made. It just didn't hold up as well, in my opinion. But yeah, we're here to talk about The Old Country. I've been playing this game since it came out. I think it came out on the 8th. And to be honest, it is the reason why I purchased the PS5. There are many great games out for the PS5, and I was going to get the PS5 when it first came out. I just couldn't find it. Like, I kept wanting to buy it, and no stores had it. You know, it came out during COVID, or I was wanting to buy it during COVID. I just couldn't find it anywhere, and I kind of gave up on it. And then as I looked at the game library, I realized that a lot of the games that I really wanted to play, I could just play on PS4. And I got tired of waiting until I got my PS5 to play these games that are available on PS4. So I ended up getting Gran Turismo 7. I was waiting to get Persona 5 because Personas are huge games, and I just didn't think I'd have the time to play it. But, you know, it just felt nice to just grab it anyway. I haven't really started playing it too much yet because I'm playing Metaphor and I'm playing a few other games as well. But I'm going to get back on task and talk about Mafia The Old Country. The reason why this game made me go out and get a PS5 when I was content with my PS4 is because it wasn't available for PS4. I believe that if many games were PS5 exclusive, a lot more people would have a bigger incentive to pick up the game console. Now, of course, I'm one of the last people on the face of the earth to get one that wanted one. But I had the means to get it, and I just didn't have the desire anymore. I gave up on it. Mafia The Old Country. This game takes place in Sicily, and what I really like about it, it's on the back, 1904. It kind of sets it in between the other Mafia games, Mafia 1 and Mafia 2, and right in front of Red Dead Redemption as far as the time period is concerned. The great thing about this game is I want to make a few points. A brand new PS5 game, beautiful graphics, not a super long game because I haven't been playing that long because I work a full-time job and I work overtime too, and I'm still 70% into the game, and I only play for an hour a day or maybe 2 hours if I'm lucky. And some days I just don't get to play because I gotta go straight to sleep. A big point that makes this game excellent, it has amazing graphics, and I will put a little bit of it here. It'll be just the loading screen because I don't want to give any spoilers. If you want a spoiler-free video, this is it. All right, $50 for a brand new PS5 game. This game is not only beautiful, but it has an amazing storyline. It has a great cast of voice actors, and it really keeps the spirit of Mafia 1 and Mafia 2. Mafia 3 was kind of a departure. We'll get into that a little bit. But it's an old school game. It feels like I'm playing a PS3 game or a PS2 game in spirit, but the graphics and controls, the camera, the playability, it's all next gen. It's all this current gen. It's really, really good. But the feel of the game, you don't get extra bells and whistles that are unnecessary. You don't get gimmicks. You don't get any extra slop. Like, this game is lean, but not in a bad way. I don't feel like I was cheated. I don't feel like I'm gonna need downloadable content to make me content with this. This feels like a full, great idea and concept that was carefully curated. And when I say carefully curated, I mean, there's a scene where I'm walking by flowers and I see butterflies flying around, just the attention to detail. And they were able to do that because they weren't trying to be another Grand Theft Auto Sandlot game with a huge, expansive open world. When you have a world that big, sometimes it's a little difficult to get those small details. The reflections in mirrors, the reflections in glass. A tire slowly losing its shape because it got shot and it's losing air pressure. It's just a well-crafted game. It's nothing revolutionary. It's nothing new. What Mafia does, besides having a great price for what you get, what it also does well is it takes what worked for Mafia 1 and Mafia 2, mostly the Mafia 1 remaster. It takes what worked there and they just polish it. This is just a more polished product, and it makes me really excited for anything else that they're gonna do. Take-Two Games, they did a great job. I could tell that they really cared about the story, they cared about the characters, they cared about the setting. Nothing feels out of place. Nothing feels as if it shouldn't be there. So in this game, I'm listening to all my characters and they speak Sicilian. I don't have them speaking English. I have English subtitles and Sicilian dialogue. And it's brilliant. It's amazing. I never really heard the Sicilian language. I was very ignorant to how it sounds. It's like a hybrid of Spanish and Italian. It just has a very beautiful flow to it. And it really shows me more depth in the characters' emotions and what they're going through. Like, obviously I can tell what they're going through based on the situations, but that voice acting takes it a step closer. A gripe that I have with this game, I wouldn't even say it's a gripe, it's more of a nitpick, because I gotta say something. A lot of times the characters, while they're talking or while they're doing anything, their faces kind of seem expressionless. It's like the Unreal Engine that they used, that they work with, didn't quite grasp how to get more emotion out of a character's face. Sometimes it comes across and then sometimes it doesn't. Also, here's something that I really, really like. So the graphics are so good that when you're playing the game, you really don't know the difference between a cutscene and gameplay. The only difference you get is when the black border rises and falls and makes the screen a little bit more narrow, and then you lose, control of your character or control of whatever you're doing, and then you realize, oh, I'm in a cutscene. But the transition is so seamless that it makes the experience really enjoyable. I have one more gripe that I could think of right now. A lot of games like Mafia 1, you're playing a mission and you die, and then you're like, oh, I gotta go to bed, I gotta go to work, or I gotta go to school, or I gotta stop playing for a moment and do something else. There are really no indications that I've seen. I could have just missed it, but I don't really see a lot of indications for checkpoints. So I never know if I'm gonna have to start a mission over again if I quit the game, if I turn it off. I don't know when it's saving. I just know when it's loading. When it's loading, there are 3 dots in the corner. Other than that, you really don't know. And it could be a little frustrating because I spent time trying to finish a mission just so I know. Because once you finish a mission, you know when you start a mission, but you don't know when you're at a checkpoint in the mission. That's the gripe. But yeah, this game has excellent graphics. It has amazing playability. Like the controls work really well. They're very seamless. Every button seems to be ergonomic to what you're doing in the game. If you're used to Grand Theft Auto and you're playing on PlayStation, you might press the triangle for, opening a car door. In this game, you hold H. That's a little weird, but that's only because I'm a Grand Theft Auto player. But everything makes sense. I love the little details in this game, and I think you will too. If you're on the fence about checking out this game, I really think you should, because it was just well made and you could tell it was made with love. But if you're the type of person that likes a jam-packed game and gameplay, voice acting, story isn't enough for you, you need like online and a whole bunch of bells and whistles, this won't be for you. This is a very simplistic but engaging game that's story based and very linear. The world looks open because it's gorgeous. It's not an open world. But that's really all I gotta say about the game. It's an amazing time, and I hope you check it out. At least watch a couple cutscenes. And if you're interested in it, or if you have played it, or if you've played any Mafia games, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching another video, and as always, peace.